Step 2. Assess your internal candidates. Once your criteria are established, you should get a baseline assessment of your internal candidates. I recommend that the board look wide and deep. The entire top team should go through the executive assessment process first, ideally by an outside firm, so that you don't single out favorites and start a destructive horse race. The next layer of management should also be assessed, or, in very large companies, a pool of high potentials from that next layer down, where a dark horse candidate can often emerge. Looking at these different layers also exposes the board to its executives. In some instances this helps boards realize how shallow or deep the talent bench is and provides the impetus to respond accordingly. Step 3. Conduct a stress test and simulation. As in much in life, practice makes perfect when it comes to executing succession plans. Once the criteria for the next CEO have been developed, it is important that you measure your internal candidates against them across 2 time frames, a short-term emergency time frame, and a more planned succession in the medium or long term. Here are the kinds of questions you must have answers for. First, is there an emergency candidate who can take the reins for a time if the CEO were to leave tomorrow? This is often the CFO, COO, or a board member. Second, whom do we have to invest in today so that he or she will be prepared tomorrow? Third, has the company developed a team strong enough to ease the transition to a new CEO? And finally, is there in place a seasoned chairman or lead director who is willing to coach and mentor a new CEO? In some cases, it may become apparent there are no internal candidates about whom the stakeholders are optimistic. Then the task becomes quite different. Now there is obviously real risk to the company, and a plan for recruitment and development needs to quickly be put in place. Boards faced with this dilemma are advised to go out and recruit new bench strength below the CEO level. Bringing in a potential new CEO at a lower level allows the board to view him or her at work for a period of time. Should such an individual prove capable as a successor, his or her tenure in the company reduces the riskiness of the transition.